Good morning. Welcome back to CBS 2 News this morning on this snow day. Mobile 2 out on the roads on this Tuesday, 13th of February, tracking some of the conditions for you. Let's check in with our first alert weather team. Meteorologist John Elliott and Tony Sadiku are both working here this morning. We're going to start with Tony, who is outside of Mount Kisco this morning. Hey, Tony.
Hey, good morning there, Chris. Yes, one of these days. I mean, it's been such a novelty for us to see big snow days like this. Prior to today, we're talking about this, we were tied for our least snowiest winter. It looks like that won't be the case. We're just south of Main Street here in Mount Kisco, where you can see the snow falling. And I'll tell you, these snowflakes have gotten a little bit bigger since we've gotten out here. We kind of get into this fluctuation. Sometimes it lightens up, and you can see just how it's collecting on some of these bushes. This is the parking lot, train station right over there. You could see someone left there, looks like a Jeep or something, and you could see, I mean, just in a matter of hours, how the snow has collected the windshield, the top of the car, that sort of thing. That's likely what you're going to be waking up to. So just kind of be mindful of that. The parking lot's covered. And, you know, it's not just the snow that's falling and quickly accumulating because it is that heavy, wet snow. We also got to talk about the visibility. So let me show you some of those visibility numbers now, and they have certainly come down, almost like a fog situation. Visibility come down to a mile in some places. We'll have to watch out for that, especially the further west you go, interior sections of Jersey. What about the snow that's falling now? It's steady, especially north of the city, Westchester County. Notice not so much the further north you live, places like Sullivan also, although it is filling up in a little bit. That rain snow line right over Monmouth County, Ocean County, seeing more rain. We expect that to continue to shift to the south. So it's mainly a morning event. By midday, it's just a few snow showers. And we could finish this day that we're starting with snow with sunshine by the time it's all said and done. But as I bring in John Elliott, I mean, we're talking about a system that's bringing in cold air. So with the kind of situation setting up here and the snow that's going to accumulate, it may be a while before it all melts, as those temperatures are going to get colder in the days ahead.
You said it, Tony, and it's an intensifying system, too. I'm glad you're talking about visibility, because beyond just the meteorological impact on visibility, don't forget the mechanical impact. What do I mean? You're behind a salt truck. The spray is really going to be challenging, so you really have to slow your roll. Let's just dive into the future now with the Futurecast and show you, make a few stops along the way. This is what Tony's talking about. By 10 o'clock, it's already done in Warren, Sussex, and Ulster. But you're shoveling. Watch the darker shades here, the banding. That's why we're concerned about snowfall rates through 10 o'clock. They slow down a bit, and then it is very pronounced as far as between 10 and 2 when we do see the system wrapping up. So then we're just going to be left with the wind. Wind is going to be a key component. You know, when it's called a nor'easter, it's because of that northeast wind. But a shifting wind is going to bring in a lot of changes. A lot of wave energy, the darker color. These are warnings, 1 to 2 feet of inundation. You see it there. Advisory up to ½ a foot. Like you don't have enough to deal with. You've got to watch your high tide cycles over the next, well, all day today through tomorrow morning. So again, it's that 10 o'clock hour into the early afternoon initially, and then we'll see less wave energy as the storm passes. But today is going to be challenging along the coast. I wanted to skip ahead to your Valentine's date, because Wednesday night is going to be okay. It's just going to be very cold. Look at this. There's another system Thursday night. Does not have as much moisture, doesn't have the same kind of wind profile, but that's our next system. And then we're just stuck in this cold rut where we're even going to see a stray snow shower Saturday afternoon. But again, those are those isolated snow showers. 39, gusty winds, tapers off into the afternoon. With those winds, and we're talking gusty winds, what does it do to the bottom line? Wind chills tonight in the Hudson Valley are going to be in the single-digit range. It's going to be in the teens in the city. So that means the onus really is on you to make sure the sidewalk and the driveways are clear and bone dry, because you will have icing if you have that kind of cold air. And then a lot of sun tomorrow.
And unlike the past couple times when we've gotten a little snow, you're going to stick around for a little while, right?
Because it gets so cold. Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be pretty. I mean, if you can salvage some kind of silver lining there. But it is going to be a big chore to move it today.
Yeah, heavy shoveling. All right, John, thank you.
Thank you, guys. All right, now for